Now we're going to put one camera in, I'm not quite sure where yet, probably up there, where Hamish is. So what we've got is...
Thank you very much.
Harbour wall.
Okay. Waving, please. Starting to struggle. Don't long wave, guys.
Wait for action, please.
It's a wonderful love story between a modern, cool post-war girl in London, Juliet, and a relatively quiet farmer from Guernsey.
I'm happy here with my pigs.
But outside that, Juliet is investigating a mystery in Guernsey.
The story is intriguing, and I think the characters are intriguing, and I think it's not your classic love story or your classic war film.
It's the right balance of romantic but not sentimental, and I thought the comedy came through really well in the characterizations, which is quite unusual.
Excuse me, I was looking for a place to stay.
Looking for a place to stay.
You feel it? You feel it?
It's a movie about the choice of heart, not the choice of being with the bad guy versus the charming good guy.
It's a story about people and about the worlds, and sometimes the very tiny, rather insular worlds that these characters live.
I warmed to all of them. I thought they were all very interesting, and I thought it's very interesting how resourceful people are in a very difficult time.
Characters just sort of got under your skin without you realising.
Also, it's based on a truth, too. It's a true story in many respects.
Yeah, like she's on a bit of a... She doesn't care if she dies in that moment. It's like that or like oblivion. Like...
Yes. Juliet, come back from there.
1, 2, 3!
The special thing is the book has been loved around the world.
When I was first thinking about this story as a movie, it seems impossible. What are you going to do, show people writing letters to each other? That's crazy.
We realized in the book, all these different members of the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie are writing to Juliet. We decided that it would just be Dawsey who writes to her. So clearly it was a love story.
A beautiful love story that's created out of that initial correspondence.
Background action. Action!
Darcy!
I think these two people seem to be complete opposite, but somehow they grow closer and closer together.
When Dorsey writes to her, there is some piece of chemical magic which means that she feels that he understands her in a way that she is not normally understood.
These two people fall in love by reading each other's letters, which is... So reading is at the heart of this film in such a profound way.
Thank you. Juliet, you cannot go to a book club meeting on the island of Guernsey.
When I got the book, and it's a nice big title, the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society, I thought, Guernsey. The only thing I know about Guernsey is that there's cows there.
There is this little island which sort of ought to be part of France, but accidentally isn't. It is an absolutely lovely, idealized place.
Reading the book, I realized, whoa, that's as far as the Germans got.
It was occupied by the Germans, who ran a very, very tight disciplinarian ship.
It was literally a stepping stone in the English Channel to get them over to Great Britain, and they didn't make it.
But nonetheless, what you saw was what might have happened to the whole of England had things been otherwise. Cut! Very good, one more. You're going to do it again and again and again.
Shame! Shame on all of you! Shame on Poland and France and Guernsey! Shame!
Wonderful stuff. Okay, cut.
The Germans have taken all the foodstuffs. They've taken away the pigs. They've left people with nothing. They're literally eating from the hedgerows, and they're eating pies.
Authentic potato peel pie.
Oh.
Original recipe. No butter, no flour, no, it's potatoes and potato peelings.
When I first heard that they were going to have that title, I said, oh my gosh, it's going to end up in the cookbook section.
The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. Crikey, that's quite a mouthful.
What fascinates you about the title? It's people improvising out of a tremendous and dangerous situation by inventing this impossible title.
Stop! What is the name of your club?
There is nothing else that sounds like the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society.
A fascinating title, and it amused me because it was, well, its length.
It's intriguing in the sense that it sounds as if it's really describing something very specific.
People find that book by one word, 2 words, and they will be intrigued by that title for the movie.
So here we go.
Here we go. Ready and playback, please.
It's so wonderfully kind of romantic to think that you actually sit down and you write a letter and the time it takes and you post it and you know that the person has to wait to receive it. There's such a kind of a lovely romance.
Of course, I hope that the audience will enjoy this movie and have a great time watching it. And I hope they will pick up a book again and start writing each other letters.
I'd like very much to write about you.
The society. Finally, I'll have something serious to write. If books do have the power to bring people together, this one may work its magic. Reading Society started because they were covering something up. And then when there wasn't the food there, they continued the society because they found in reading together and reading the same book and then meeting and talking about that book, they found a community and gave them a wonderful escape.
I liked the main idea, which is that literature, art, if you will, through its power, overcome tyranny.